So, Coach, I'm going to ask you this question first. What have you seen from the squad this summer that makes you hopeful for this season?
A lot of hard work, dedication. We lost a lot, so these guys right here had to step up and take on some extra load, get the team together. We got a lot of young guys, so they've done a good job, preparing everybody.
Mm-hmm. And what about you guys? What have you seen?
I'd say hard work.
Yeah, a lot of guys have been out this summer. Like we've had a couple injuries, a couple problems with like physicals and stuff. Like a lot of younger guys have stepped up and have played the position that they have had to fill, and it's just been great so far.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously with names like Blaine Freeman, Eli Wilburn, they graduated last season. They were big names on your team. Who specifically have you seen stepping into those bigger roles, and how has that impacted your team for this season?
I'd say Landon Vance. Landon Vance has stepped up. He had a very good scrimmage against Warren. Yeah.
What are his strengths?
He's really fast. He's very athletic. He finds holes very well. He's just an all-around good running back.
Yeah, he can play multiple positions. He can play running back, receiver,
cornerback.
Yeah.
I think he also had an interception as well.
Yeah.
I also feel like Stiller Walker stepped up in the position on defense. Like Blaine as a linebacker is kind of like Stiller. They have the same attributes as linebacker.
And fullback as well. He's a very good lead blocker.
And then what did those two, Blaine Freeman, Eli Wilburn, what did you guys learn from them, and how can you take that into next season, especially passing things on to younger players?
Really just their work ethic. They seemed like the team we had last year, and we couldn't take it for granted. I mean, yeah, we lost first round and didn't plan out how we wanted it to, but every step of the way they were encouraging us.
They never had their heads down.
Yeah.
They were always picking each other up, picking us up. They were all around leaders.
And then obviously you mentioned last season didn't end the way that you wanted it to. What are you looking to improve upon for this season?
We're just looking to go back to the playoffs and hopefully win our first playoff game.
We're also looking, because past South Points have been like 1-8, 1-9. Our coaches always told us to keep it going. Like we want to finish 5-5 again, but we also want to be like 6-4, 7-3, and keep on winning every single year.
We want to keep improving. That is the goal.
What about you, Coach?
I mean, when I first got here, we were on the low end, and you build every year. It's just getting everybody to buy in, and I think we've done that. We keep winning more games each year as it goes on. We finally finished the season with our first non-losing season in a while. Then we went to the playoffs for the first time in a long time. So, we're trying to build on stuff like that. So hopefully we can take it to the next step this year.
Mm-hmm. And aside from that, what are your, individual expectations for these guys up here and for really your whole team?
Individually, I just want, especially my older guys, I want them to have a great season, leave it all out on the field and everything. So, they can have something when they get older, look back on something good. And then, these younger guys can see that and build from what they've done, and, just keep going from there. Mm-hmm. And as a whole, we're just trying to win that first playoff game, in school history.
And then what about you guys? What are your expectations for the season beyond just kind of winning?
Definitely just growing a bond with each other and, being so close to where, like, we know that we can make playoffs and we can actually enjoy it and not have to stress every week, every practice to whether if we have to win this game to see if we make playoffs or not. We just want to be comfortable and be together.
Keeping our head high, I think, is a big one. When we're down, we can't be getting down like we usually do. I mean, we just gotta have a strong mentality.
Just like Coach said, leave it out on the field. This is our last year of high school football. Usually kids don't see themselves as a future as high school football, but as a senior, we all look forward to playing college football and also want to leave it all out on the field since our last year.
Mm-hmm. And then you mentioned team chemistry and just being together. How important is that for you guys?
It's super important.
It's
None of us really have problems with each other. Yeah, there's a lot of young guys that most upperclassmen don't really know, but we used to have pool parties and stuff. We did an army training together over the summer. I feel like we've done a lot of things, and we're all together right now.
And then what is something that each of you are looking forward to about this season?
Okay.
going out there with my buddies one last time.
I look forward to winning one playoff game, making school history, because not a lot of kids get to make school history in any other school, and I want our seniors to leave a remark on our school that we made school history.
Definitely just the memories. I want to create as many memories as possible with the guys that I've played football with since I was little.
And it's just the success, from the season and everything. I know, like I said in the past, we haven't had a lot of success. These guys haven't had it coming up through, the ranks, but I want them to have it this time and finish the season, finish the year, finish their careers successful, and something they can take on to their next adventure, in their life.
Absolutely. Do you have anything?
I just asked, this can either go to all three of you or coach you as well, but what's an area you guys feel like you've been working on specifically this off season to improve for next season?
I'm going to say our offensive and defensive line, because we graduated just about everybody from that last year. So we've had to really work hard trying to get these young guys, going in that specific area. And I think it's, done pretty well so far.
I think definitely our offense, because last year we were a little bit of a run-heavy team. We still passed the ball, but we had a couple of great running backs. So I guess it's just getting our quarterback, making sure he's comfortable passing the ball and he's in the right mindset.
I would say our offensive and defensive line, we did lose a lot, and we have a lot of young guys on the line. It's going to take some work, but we're going to get there.
I just feel like our secondary, since most of our seniors last year were our secondary, a lot of younger guys have had to step up, and us seniors, we've been helping them, teaching them, doing all we can to have the successful season we want.
I'm good. Yeah. Tim, you have anything?
Yeah, you guys talked about a handful of different players who kind of all play different positions, whether it's multiple positions on offense and defense. What kind of advantage is that to have so many guys that are well versed at 5 or 6 different positions on the football field?
I think it's a great advantage, because if something happens to somebody, you can plug and play whenever you need to. So if you have a kid that's very versatile, you're not really losing a step if they know what they're doing in each spot. So I think it comes in pretty handy.
I think keeping guys fresh. If you can play any position, you can give the guy a break. We can be more fresh and on it.
It's also helped down the scrimmages too, because we've had a lot of injuries already happen this season, and putting the younger guys and all the people that can play different positions in scrimmages early, they can get them ready before the season to start.
I guess final question, you guys have been talking a lot about how you've been playing with each other for so long, so I just kind of wanted to know, if you had one specific football memory that's your favorite, what would you choose?
Beating Colgrove last year for sure.
Beating Colgrove, definitely.
Yeah, being Colbert probably.
Yeah, I mean, when I first became a head coach, that was one of our big goals, is being Colgrove, kind of one of our rivals. That does stick in my mind, and making the playoffs also, that was pretty exciting, because people always think that we'd never be able to do it, and we did it. So I think that was a good memory.
I'm sure you guys are excited to hopefully prove people wrong again in that area.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Come playoff time.
Absolutely.
Colgrove circled obviously on your calendar every single year. Any other games?
Rock Hill.
We're definitely coming out Rock Hill this year.